Guys, you don't need any special kind of diet. The reason you're going on a special kind of diet is because you're looking for a magic pill. You say, okay, you wanna have that, you wanna eat that cake and have it too, or however that saying goes. Have that cake and eat it too. Eat that cake and have it too. You wanna sit on two chairs at the same time, as we say in my language. You wanna enjoy that cake. You wanna enjoy that bread, that bagel, but at the same time, you are concerned about your health. Understood. And you think, well, maybe I can cheat. Maybe I can cheat in life. Maybe I can. Maybe there's an easy way. Maybe I can, once in a while enjoy the dessert. But then I go on this special diet. It's gonna do something super special for me, and it's gonna undo all the bad things that I've done. Well, first of all, it doesn't work like that. Those of you who do judo, you know that you gotta do the work. There's no magic. There is some magic, but for the most part, for 90%, it's work. There's no shortcuts. Sorry, I think I just gotta watch my driving here. God damn it! I can't believe I just did that. All right, so yeah, there's no shortcuts. So what you gotta do is you gotta understand the principles. I want to help you out. If you understand the principles, you don't have to. The more you understand, the less you have to. The less religious you have to be. And I don't want to offend anybody. I'm not against spirituality. Okay, be spiritual. What I'm mean by religion is like you think just because you pray God, something is gonna, something is gonna happen. I don't think so. There's no magic in that sense. I'm trying to. I think maybe I'm being confusing here. You can be spiritual and you can, believe in whatever you want, but at the same time, you have to understand that you cannot cheat. You cannot cheat in life. You cannot do whatever you want. You cannot do all kinds of sins if you're religious, right? And then just say, oh God, forgive me, and boom, it goes away. No, it doesn't work like that. Like if you're truly religious, do the right thing. You have to walk the walk. Okay? If you worry about your health, for whatever reason, you worry about yourself, you worry about your kids, you gotta walk the walk. You can't just have you can't go, oh, I'm gonna find some kind of there's a new thing out there that's gonna, like, all of a sudden there's a new pill that I'm gonna take that's gonna solve all my problems. No. So what you gotta do is you gotta understand the principles, and if you understand the principles, and if you really understand them, that's gonna make, you don't have to follow the rules. You just have to understand, and when you do something bad, you just understand it. But okay, you're doing it with responsibility. You understand, when you drink, when you smoke, whatever, you understand what it does for you. Okay, you don't make any excuses. Oh, you know what? I just exercised today, so I can eat the cheesecake. You see, you rationalize. You just rationalized. What happens is do you really understand what that cheesecake has done to your body? Okay, and by the way, one cheesecake is not gonna do much. Your body is robust. Your body is gonna deal with one cheesecake. Your body is gonna deal with one time you're getting drunk, no problem. The problem is when you do it chronically. When you make this excuse every single day, you cannot outrun a bad diet. This is something I learned. If you feed yourself garbage, no matter how much you exercise is going to catch up with you. You're going to have a heart attack. You're going to have diabetes. You're going to have Alzheimer's. You're going to have erectile dysfunction. You're going to have all that. Just face it. When you're young, it's like, I'm immortal, whatever. Once you get to 40, 50, whatever, you start, it's like, oh, I actually, I have a heart. I didn't think I had a heart. Now something, I skipped a bit. Something happened. Oh, I have a stomach. Oh, something hurts. Oh, I don't heal as fast. What happened? Well, now you start thinking. And you start thinking, what happened? You know, and if you think, you will understand. It's not that hard. And so here's the principle. Here's the reason you're listening to this video. Sugar is bad. And not just sugar, it's how you consume sugar. The nature is wise, okay? It has wisdom beyond human wisdom. So when nature gives you sugar, it packages it up in such a way that it doesn't damage. Okay, I'm not going to go into the details too much right now because I did it in another video. But what happens when you process is you destroy that wisdom, that love that nature had for you, and it provided you that sugar and that fruit, and it packaged it into fiber, so it doesn't get absorbed fast, or it doesn't get absorbed at all. Now you unpackage it and you eat it, and it's a poison. You made it into a poison. You made medicine into a poison. And the way you process it, it doesn't have to be ultra processed like you think about it. If you juice it, that's processing. This is mechanical processing. You see, you have to watch out for mechanical processing. When you take the juice, you either leave behind, you completely strip away, or you destroy the structure with the fiber, okay, that protects that sugar from being absorbed. When you eat any kind of bread, even if they claim it's a whole wheat bread, no, it's a gimmick. When they make flour, they destroy the protection that the nature provides for the starches in the bread. And so that sugar in the bread, whatever it is, even if it's whole wheat, has it. You just ask yourself. You don't have to believe me. You ask yourself, what does it mean? How do they make bread? How did they make that whole wheat bread? Okay, they take the whole. The reason they call it whole is because they start out. They don't throw away any ingredients. They don't throw away the part that makes it whole, but they still process it mechanically, at least, right? They also process it. They also bake it, right? But they process it mechanically, and when they process it, when they beat that grain, right? When they grind it, whatever they do with it, they destroy the protection, and so the starches that are in the bread get absorbed. So bottom line, don't fool yourself. Don't rationalize. Okay? If that thing, look at the ingredients. If it says juice on it, don't drink it. Kombucha is supposed to be good, right? It's supposed to have life culture, but they also put juice in it. Don't fool yourself. You're drinking sugar. Sugar is bad. Okay? It the mitochondria in your cell cannot handle processing such big doses of sugar so fast. So it tells the cell, I cannot handle this, and your cells in your body become insulin resistant. Okay, because the insulin is what pushes the sugar into the cell. They become insulin resistant. But what does your body do? What does your body do? Your body cannot have sugar in the blood, so it produces more insulin to push that glucose into the cell, even though the mitochondria is saying, no, I cannot handle it. That sugar is being pushed. Now what happens? Your blood sugar is still normal because you've just pushed all that sugar. You've just produced more insulin and pushed that sugar into the cell. And what have you done to your mitochondria? To your little friends, to your little bacteria that you inherit from your mom, that are not part of your DNA? What have you done to them? you are slowly destroying them, and you're destroying them all over your body, in your brain, in your liver, in your heart. And that's why this is linked. That's why sugar is now 100% linked to practically all the diseases you might be worried about, including diabetes, Alzheimer's, what else we die from, heart attack, erectile dysfunction, because erectile dysfunction, as I learned it from some professor that I listened to, is also like a vascular problem, right? You can't, this has to do with blood. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it has to do, something has to do with blood, right? Something has to do with cardiovascular health. It's all linked to your mitochondria, my friends. And you're destroying your mitochondria by eating or drinking sugar. Stop drinking sugar. You drink sugar not just by drinking Coke, you drink it through juice. Okay, it's very hard for us to get it. It's hard. It was hard for me, because juice is supposed to be good. They sold it to us. They brainwashed us. They brain fucked us. They said juice has vitamins. Juice is so good. Even now, healthy. You walk into this place that's they have this healthy the marketing, the PR, the healthy image they build, right? Whatever, I'm not gonna tell you any names, but you know. And what they do, they say, oh, only healthy juices, no, nothing, everything natural. No, natural is eating fruit the way it is. Don't destroy it. You can cut it. If you cut it with a knife, that's okay. If you juice it, if you put it in a blender, that's okay. That's not okay anymore. Blender is not okay. You're destroying something. You're destroying. It's not natural anymore. And if you're gonna eat too much fruit, that's not natural either, right? I mean, there's not too much. The only time you have too much fruit is very short periods of time in nature. But don't even worry about it. It's impossible to eat too much fruit, because when you eat food in its natural state, there are natural mechanisms which are going to stop you. But when you eat sugar that is pure sugar, when it gets absorbed fast, it doesn't just raise your blood sugar and destroy mitochondria. It gets to your brain and it says eat more. Okay, because this is how we were designed by nature, by evolution. Because sugar has been provided only for short periods of time in small quantities, and we had to eat a lot so we could prepare for the bad times, like the bear prepares for hibernation. So there are mechanisms in your body that when it senses sugar, it says, oh, we gotta eat more, because I'm not gonna get any more. Pretty soon, it's gonna be bad. I'm gonna need to survive. So this is how it works. This is like a lot of information in a short, hopefully short video that I did, risking my life and almost getting into a car accident, and making myself an idiot, just so that I can communicate this important things to you. Thank you.